Boy and the Canadian Destroyer, Petey Williams. It's up next.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number 1 from Detroit, Michigan, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns.
And hello once again, everyone, from ringside, Mike Tenay and Don West. Getting ready for a tag team matchup. Exclusive to those of you on Xplosion, as well as those of you watching on the World Wide Web, the internet at TNAWrestling.com. Motor City Machine Guns are ready for action.
And their opponents first, from the Deep Blue Sea, Shark Boy, and his tag team partner from Windsor, Ontario, Canada, Petey Williams.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to this matchup, DW, especially when you think back to the history involved in many of these competitors. X-Division stars on display in a tag team matchup. We know about the Motor City Machine Guns, Sabin and Shelley from Detroit, bonding and banding together to become a real force in the tag team division as well as the X-Division in TNA. But then when you factor in Petey Williams, what he brings, the Canadian Destroyer, and the fact that, remember your history here, Petey Williams and Chris Sabin not only have their paths crossed many times in the past, but they go back to when they originally broke into the business. They trained together.
Are you done?
Have I mentioned yet about Shark Boy? Shark Boy is incredible. The masked man here in TNA, who's a cult favorite here at the Impact Zone and everywhere that he goes. They lock it up collar and elbow. Shelley just overpowers the Canadian Destroyer. Takes Petey Williams, positions him in the corner. Of course, a cheap shot from Shelley. Would you expect anything less? Crowd here at the Impact Zone, trying to get behind the Canadian Destroyer, Petey Williams.
I'm gonna cut in here any minute.
Look at the float over there by Shelley. Petey's ready for him, gonna take him up, and the backbreaker across the knee. How about No Surrender coming up on September the 9th? TNA returns to pay-per-view. Hard Justice was great. No Surrender promises to be even better. Pin attempt, 2 count, broken up by Chris Sabin.
You've got to take a breath pretty soon. All right.
Oh, look at Petey right back to the offensive, and Shelley's going to try and break the eyes, and does. Shelley now takes control. Totally in control of the offense here. First he works the arm, spins him around, catches him, connects with the boot to the midsection. Oh, and then the spin kick drops the Canadian Destroyer. Wait a minute, what's Shelley motioning for now? Points over to Chris Sabin. Obviously, Motor City Machine Guns gonna prepare for a double team move. Sabin from the top, double sledge, directed to the back of Petey Williams.
Nice kick.
Right to the midsection of Williams. Sabin motions to the crowd, then goes right back, shoots him off into the ropes, follows up, elevated to the ring apron. Oh, and he took Petey right by the hair and just drug him right back down to the mat. Oh, look at Petey come back, snapping it off on the arena floor.
Wait a minute. Look at this, Mike. Oh, but he misses.
Crash and burn. Alex Shelley caught nothing but concrete on the way down. He got that cheap shot in on Shark Boy from one side. Shark Boy's gonna fly. Yes, he does. Took him out. Commercial breakup coming. When we return,
Don't go
the
anywhere,
Xplosion.
folks. We'll be
More
right
tag
back.
action.
TNA Wrestling presents the Bound for Glory Live Tour. Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, and the stars of TNA come to the New York State Fair in Syracuse, New York. Live on September 3rd. Go to TNAWrestling.com for details. His capacity for punishment is immeasurable. His appetite for destruction insatiable. Prepare yourself for a new pacing of violence. The monster abyss, a tormented soul that will leave a myriad of broken bodies in his wake. TNA Wrestling presents No Surrender live Sunday, September 9th on pay-per-view.
Welcome back, everybody. Don West and Mike today. As you can see, Petey Williams going for that Canadian Destroyer. But Chris Sabin, who knows him so well, able to counter it, but then he takes the drop kick by Petey Williams. Petey Williams goes, oh, Alex Shelley comes in out of nowhere and just spits the water right to his face, and then Chris Sabin uses Alex Shelley as a stepladder, able to do the drop kick on Shark Boy and sends him outside. You can see Shark Boy mad trying to get back into the action. but that's what the Motor City Machine Guns do. They're just so good as a team. They work so good together. You see the kick in the back of the head by Shelley, the knee to the head by Chris Sabin, and the Motor City Machine Guns, Mike, have absolutely all the momentum.
No question about that. We're back on pay-per-view, Sunday, September the 9th, with no surrender. The pin attempt by Sabin, but Petey's still alive, still survives, rolls the shoulder. Kurt Angle must defend all 3 of his TNA championship belts at no surrender. Talk about having your work cut out for you. We already know, yes, the X Division title on the line against Black Machismo Jay Lethal. We also know the World Heavyweight Championship against the Monster Abyss. But I've got some questions about the World Tag Team titles. We know that Kurt Angle, yes, he's got to have a partner. We're going to find out who that partner is against Team Pac-Man.
I mean, that is just such an unbelievably odd experience. That's what's going on with Adam Pac-Man Jones. As him and Run the Truth Killings, an unlikely combination the way they started out. But now, you think about them together, Team Pac-Man, and you got to wonder what's going through the mind of Kurt Angle as every single title is going to have to be defended at no surrender.
Shark Boy going to go for the pin here, try and get his team the win, but no. Alex Shelley able to roll the shoulder. Shark Boy heads to the corner. Boy, he's on fire from the middle rope. Here he comes.
Look at that! Something you don't see often from Shark Boy, Mike, as he hits dead on the Hurricane Rana. But what a fine clothesline!
Where did he come from?
Chris Sabin came from out of nowhere, but you better watch out because there's a spin kick from Petey Williams.
Now Petey taken up to the shoulders by Alex Shelley. Oh, he dropped gut first, gut buster right across the knee. Swinging this with the clothesline.
Look at that combination.
Double super kicks.
They're so in sync, and when they get it going too, oh man.
Desperation move by Petey Williams, but yeah, it paid off. You saw the contact that was made there, and as a result, the 3 count was avoided. Tossed out to the floor is the Canadian Destroyer. Now here comes the double team on Shark Boy. Shot into the corner. Here come the guns. First, Chris Sabin. Overpowered by Shark Boy.
Nice counter.
Shelley tries.
Nice drop toe
hold. Directly into the turnbuckles.
Shark Boy just absolutely letting everybody know you better take him seriously, and he's been a one-man show. And now Petey Williams, can he hit the Canadian Destroyer?
Get it, Petey!
Oh, you see it?
Oh!
Did she drop a Canadian Destroyer at the same time?
1, 2,
Got it!
how about that?
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners, Petey Williams and Shark Boy.
You gotta love it! Shark Boy and Petey Williams upset the Motor City Machine Guns. Remember, no surrender, September 9.
It was the debut